What is up guys, Embrionicbat here and welcome back to the video. I'm particularly really excited about filming this video because I'm currently filming this video on a Canon 80D. If you guys don't know what a Canon 80D is, basically big, expensive DSLR that I was loaned by a friend of mine who I thank you very much. If you're watching this video, thank you very much for loaning me this camera because this is as excited as I ever get. Like I dream about this, having this camera in front of me in my possession, and it's just right there, and just the luxury of being able to see myself on the flippy thingy here, the flip thing. I forgot what it's called. I'm gonna show you what I mean. It's so cool. I can like vlog and I can see myself. But yeah, as you see, like this is what I mean. You can see myself here. It's like I forgot what it's called, the flip screen thing, I guess. But yeah, like it's a luxury that I don't have on my digital camera, which is pretty cool because my digital camera, which I can't take out right now, it's over there. I can't see myself, so every time that I'm filming a video, I don't know what I'm filming, so I have to like pre-record some stuff and like adjust some things without even knowing. So it's like it's a weird process of me filming the videos, and just by having this here, a luxury that I wish, you know, one day I'll buy this camera my own self, you know, or a Rebel. But the Canon 80D is like spectacular. Also, something I didn't add, I literally finished the video a couple minutes ago, but the freaking megapixels on this camera and the freaking sharpness of the image here, as you can see like on my face, the sharpness on the image is just amazing. So like, if you guys want a Canon, get the 80D. Like honestly, I recommend the 80D. Like this is freaking amazing. Like look at the sharpness of this image. Something I can never get out of my digital camera. Like I think this is about like, I don't know how many megapixels this is, but my camera's only 12 megapixels. This has to be greater than 12 megapixels. Maybe like 20 or 25. I don't know. Does 25 exist? I don't know. But yeah, sorry. I just wanted to add that. I was loaned this camera to like take pictures of Florida. I mean not Florida, New Orleans, because I went down from. Okay, sorry. Let me go back. Let me go back. So as you guys don't know, I really don't say this much because I don't really post that much on social media. But now that I'm gone on the trip, because I don't like posting things that I'm currently somewhere when I'm not here, if you know what I mean. Like if I'm not home, I don't like saying that I'm over elsewhere, because you know it's just some like safety things that I like to for myself, privacy also. But so now that I'm here, I just want to tell you about the trip. So I went on a trip. I went to Georgia, right? And from Georgia, we drove down all the way to San Antonio, Texas, which sounds like really grueling, and which it is, because like the drive from Georgia to San Antonio, Texas is almost 18 hours, and I'm not gonna say, you know, like we weren't in the car for 18 hours. We stopped in places, and I was loaned this camera to take pictures of New Orleans, which I did. I'm gonna put some pictures up right now, or I don't know when, but it was pretty cool. We drove all the way down from Georgia, from Savannah, or Brunswick, I forgot what it is. Yeah, no, Savannah, Georgia. We drove all the way down from Savannah, Georgia, right? And you know how Savannah's on the other side of Georgia, you know, on the coast of Georgia. So we went down the coast of Georgia all the way to Jacksonville, and let me just tell you, leaving Florida was the most grueling thing I've ever done, because okay, we had to cross all the north part of Florida, and it seems pretty like self-explanatory, you know, yeah, just drive. We were like 5 hours in that car without like seeing signs that we're still in Florida. And then it was almost around like before we arrived in New Orleans is that when we entered Alabama and then Mississippi, which were the easier states because we just crossed them really quickly. But freaking Florida, it was like 4 hours or 5 in that car, and oh my god, like let me just explain. It was just tiring. Plus it was really cold, so every time we made stops, I love the cold. I don't know, like I love the cold because I used to live in the United States. I used to live in Alaska before, and the cold is nothing, like it doesn't bother me. I love it, but being cold, wearing a thin jacket. Let me show you what jacket I was wearing. You see this jacket right here? This jacket doesn't. The cold, it was almost 35 degrees when it snowed. I don't know if you guys saw the news where it was snowing in Texas, which blew my mind. I saw snow, which is beautiful. I haven't seen snow in like 5 years. But like, I was wearing that. I was wearing this, and I almost, like, I thought I was gonna freeze my balls off. And like, but you know, I survived. I'm still here, right? No finger, you know, I didn't lose any fingers. But yeah, so every time that we had to stop, we were still in Florida, and every gas station we were at was still Florida. It was like, oh my god, when we're gonna leave Florida. It was until we saw the state, like the sign leaving Florida, and it was almost like nighttime because we left Georgia around like 12, like no, like 12, yeah, 12 p.m. It was already nighttime when we left the state of Georgia, the county line of this county line of Florida, and oh my god. Honestly, it was just grueling. But then it was easier passing through Mississippi and you know, Mississippi and Alabama. No, yeah, Alabama and then Mississippi. And oh my god, this is another story. I ate it for the first time. I ate at Cracker Barrel and Texas Roadhouse. Cracker Barrel, the biscuits and gravy are glorious. And Texas Roadhouse, I'll put a picture of me. I ate a 20-ounce ribeye. Oh my god, I ate it all by myself. It was really, really good. Like, honestly, I recommend Texas Roadhouse. The rolls, man, oh my god, the dinner rolls are holy. Like I didn't know you could take them to go, which, oh my, like, I was sad when I got in the car, and then, like, a friend of mine told me, you can take those to go. Like, when I went to the United States, I took them to go all the time, which was, I mean, it was, like, free. And, oh, just, like, those bread rolls, like, smothered in cinnamon butter, oh, Jesus Christ, it's just amazing. But yeah, then when we left Mississippi, we went to New Orleans, and New Orleans, we arrived there around night. So we checked in the hotel, and then in the morning we went through, we went to Bourbon Street in the actual city of New Orleans, but we couldn't really explore it too much. First of all, because New Orleans isn't really for kids, isn't meant for kids. It's more of a adult type thing, adult scenery, because there's a lot of partying, a lot of drinking, and there's a lot of sites, historical sites, which I love history, but I couldn't really enjoy that much because, first of all, it was really cold. It was almost like 35 degrees, so I was freezing my hands off. I was like, it was just like I was like, my nose was stuffy. I was wearing a beanie. I was wearing that jacket that didn't really protect anything. But I took a lot of pictures. I couldn't really take that many pictures in New Orleans because they were like remodeling Bourbon Street and whatever. They were like putting like new pavement, so like most of the streets were blocked off. But all you saw really in Bourbon Street was a lot of like strip clubs and like bars, which wasn't really a type of scene made for kids. The other historical things in New Orleans weren't really in that part, but I wanted to take the essence of New Orleans, and I took a lot of pictures of New Orleans. Not really, like, I took a lot of pictures of the buildings, the architecture, which was really, really nice. Then after leaving New Orleans, we drove all the way to Houston, Texas. That was another 5-hour drive, which was, first of all, it was better than the actual, like, drive from Georgia to New Orleans, because it was a lot quicker, I guess. But I guess it was more of a scenery, because those first days we were driving from, I'm sorry, I'm just looking if it's focused or not. But those first days that we were driving from Georgia, which was, I mean, not days, that same day that we were driving, it was like really like bad weather. So it was like kind of gloomy outside, it was like cold, and it was just not pleasant to watch. But then leaving from New Orleans, it was like really, really sunny, and it was beautiful. You see the scenery and like snow in the ground. It was really nice. And when we arrived at Houston, then we slept in Houston, and then we woke up the next day, left the hotel, we ate breakfast at the hotel, we left, and we went to San Antonio, which that's when we, it's a 2-hour drive, so that was like the highlight of the freaking trip, because it was just 2 hours. So after 2 hours, we arrived at Houston, and we checked in. It was super early. We arrived at Houston around 12, so we just went to the river walk. Beautiful, like, honestly, it was one of the most beautiful things I've seen in the United States. I know I lived in Alaska, but you know, the scenery in Alaska is beautiful, but I mean, like, just the architecture and the decoration, the Christmas spirit there is just beautiful. I'm gonna put some pictures up right now. San Antonio, if you get the chance to visit San Antonio, I highly suggest you do, because it's just beautiful. Just go down to the Riverwalk and just take out, like, on the breathtaking sight. It's just beautiful, and the architecture. And I went to visit the Alamo also. I'll put some picture of that also here. And honestly, since I'm a big history geek, the Alamo's, I always seen the Alamo and like History Channel and stuff, and it was just beautiful. Then after that, the next day I had to get on a flight, which was today actually. So today in the morning I got on a flight and I came back here. I woke up today at 2 a.m. actually, 2 a.m. and I left Houston, Texas, and I arrived here at around 1:30. So I'm really tired. I slept, and I'm jet lagged. So I slept, and like over there is like 2 hours less than here, so I feel like I slept a little bit, like for about like 3 hours, and now I woke up, it's like nighttime, and I decided to pick up the camera and film this video because I was not tired currently, but I have school tomorrow, so kind of have to go to sleep. But I just decided to film this video just to see if I could, you know, first of all, I want to record with this camera before I hand it in back tomorrow, and you know, just admire this focus. It's just beautiful, you know. I love this camera. But yeah, guys, just letting you know, guys, what I was doing for the couple days. You know, I'm sorry if I'm not posting that much. It's just because I'm just fresh out of ideas. Really, I really don't know what to post anymore. Which is just the honest, like, truly the. I'm being honest right now. I don't know. Like I posted the try not to sing with noise canceling headphones challenge because I didn't know what else to do. I'm fresh out of ideas. So if you guys have anything, suggest anything I could do, put it down in the comments below. I'll gladly do it if I can do it. Actually, right? You know, I currently don't have Call of Duty World War II. I haven't bought it yet, so I can't film videos about it. And all my games are kind of like outdated. So, you know, like it's not like current anymore, so it's like not really relevant anymore. But also, I have a plan. I'm filming the new Doomsday Heist thing that Rockstar is releasing on GTA 5. I know you need a lot of money for it. I don't have that much money in GTA 5, but I want to do that heist, and I'm probably gonna film that heist because it's been a couple, like 4 years since the Rockstar hasn't posted a new heist, so I'm pretty excited about that. So yeah, guys, that's all really for today's video. If you're new to this channel, subscribe. I make videos Saturdays and Sundays. Go subscribe to Deadly Nightshade, Bri Games, Twitter, Summer 8833, and Coyote. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys like this video. And this is Embrionicbat signing out. Man, this is just great. I love this camera so much. Man.